Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is a video series I do called Transfer Tuesday, where every week I share what kind of money moves we are making to get us closer to our ultimate goal of financial freedom. So I've been talking about a basement renovation project that we have been working on, and that's kind of where this week is going to head. Normally I try to focus these videos on transfers towards different types of investments, but right now with working on this project and it being a project that we are paying for in cash and not taking out any kind of like loans or anything like that, it has been killing us, I guess, with as far as having any extra money to be able to put towards other investments. So right now, this is our investment. We are investing in our basement. So really it's come along very quickly. We started initially with just laying a subfloor and had that just for a while. Well, my dad was here at Christmas time, so over the 2 weeks that he was here, him and my husband were able to do pretty much the majority of it. So over that time frame, we had one wall framed. I take that back. Prior to the framing, we had also installed a foam board on the walls, and had one wall framed. Then when my dad came, they were able to finish all of the framing, all of the electrical, put in all of the insulation, and hung the drywall. Then we paid somebody to come in and do all of the mudding and taping. And I will just be upfront. We're talking about these costs. That was $1,000 just for that. And then this week we had carpet installed, and that was $2,700. So altogether, so far we've probably got, I think, I estimated like $7,000 into this project already. So it's definitely not cheap, and it's not done. It's usable now, which was my main priority, just to have it be a usable space. Now it's more of the finishing touches and putting in some doors. We need to do trim. We bought some IKEA cabinets that we are installing to make kind of a built-in cabinet look. I need to figure out a desk area down there. I was debating on whether I wanted to do like a sit-to-stand or something like that down there, so I need to figure that out. Also another huge expense this week, we purchased our couch, which was like $2,000. So lots and lots of money going out and not leaving much left behind for other types of investments. That couch I did put on a credit card, but I do intend to pay that credit card when it comes due. We do not carry over balances, but only because I had to cut a check for that carpet. And this is one of those payday weeks, so I had to make sure I had enough money in my checking account to clear that check and then bridge us until the paycheck was to deposit. So we are good there, and then we'll be able to pay that credit card bill when it comes due as well. So on top of that, we are also going to a water park this weekend with a couple of other families, so there will be some added expenses there. So this week it's all about just moving money into what we could call it's going into our home fund, even though it's going directly to these different expenses and not necessarily just sitting somewhere. But I've talked about before, we have a home and auto sinking fund, a savings account, but I'm trying to not really tap into that and trying to just use other money that we have available, in checking or in our normal savings account, and paying for it as we go kind of thing. I think we're finally over that hump of all of the major expenses. So I think right now we're kind of just trying to slow down a little bit, or at least I'm hoping to slow down a little bit, because the budget has really taken a beating with all of these large expenses. But it is turning out beautiful. As you can see, the carpet in and the walls painted, and it really is making a space. I wish I would have taken a good before picture, but I don't think I have one to be able to do a comparing like a before and after. And I'll probably do a whole separate like video on the whole project with a cost breakdown when it's completely done. But so no real transfers for me this week other than lots of money going out towards our basement project. But that's okay. It will be a return on our investment and it's adding additional living space. My kids were very excited when they came home from school and got to see it and were running around on carpet and like laying on it. So it's definitely worth it to us, and we will eventually get back into our swing of things with putting money towards investments. So that's going to do it for me. I will be back again next week with another update. Have a good week.